Well, here I am with the vlog for February 16th, 2009. It's the day after my accident, crashing on Altamont Road. So this morning I went to the doctor to see if they could set it a hand specialist. And that's why I'm doing this vlog today instead of typing out my blog, because it's kind of hard to type when your hand looks like this. So rather than typing, I thought I would just talk. Hopefully I can talk coherently because of the pain medicine that I'm taking. But just wanted to point out a couple of things. First of all, looking at what happened, I'll explain a little bit about the hand and then also show you some things that happened to my equipment, starting with why we should wear gloves when we are cycling. And if I can show you this here, you can see the holes in my glove, and right here you'll see the pad, which greatly protected my hand. So on my hand itself, though it looks like it's majorly bandaged, the only damage was there indeed to my finger. So really I got off pretty well, and that was because I was wearing gloves. Also, taking a look here at my x-rays, if you want to see those, you can see the finger and the issues that come from that. For instance, over here you can see the angle that was happening right here. That angle on the finger causes it not to set correctly. So you have this angle coming down and this angle, and what's happening is they can't match up. When I try to match it up, the tendon slides it down. So it's kind of like someone trying to run uphill with another person grabbing hold of their shirt tail and pulling them back. And that's what's happening to my finger when they're trying to set it. So it turns out that they're going to have to take me, numb my arm, and then put a plate and some pins there. Now I'll just show you some of my bicycle and the other damage that happened due to the crash. It appears that the damage to my bike was not much at all, actually. Here on the skewer I see that I have a scratch. Thankfully though, that was not on the derailleur side. I think if I had gone down on the derailleur we would be singing a different tune. Otherwise on the bicycle, there doesn't seem to be any further damage, no damage at all to the frame, no damage to the seat, where you would expect to see some damage. The only other place where there was some damage was here on the bar and on the shifters. But everything is in working condition. It's just not as pretty as it once was. The only further damage on my equipment was on my shoe. This was my left shoe, which went down first actually in the crash, and it looks like a little bit of the carbon sole of the shoe got rubbed away, and just a little cosmetic damage, but certainly nothing to keep me from riding with the shoe. So I'm feeling pretty fortunate. Most of the damage was on my body. My pinky finger was broken, and it got a little bit of swelling, but the worst thing for me right now is the fact that it has not yet been set. If I move my hand in any abrupt motion, I can actually feel the bones rubbing against each other. They couldn't get it set. I have to wait until tomorrow, which by the time you see this, it will probably be that day, February 17th. I'm supposed to go in for surgery, and they are going to place pins and a plate to hold the bones together. I'll be showing on this vlog the x-ray, which will kind of explain why it is that it was so hard to set. But for the most part, I feel very fortunate. The pain medicine really does help with my pinky. really the thing that hurts the most is the road rash on my side, which I am just too embarrassed to show on this video. But I'm looking forward to getting this thing set, and hopefully it'll be even stronger than it was before. Finally, I'd like to say thank you to all the people who have emailed me and called me and stopped by. Mike McMillan at Sunshine Cycle Shop actually went out and bought me a couple of Eurotrash magazines for me to read while I was in the doctor's office, which came in handy because you have to wait so much. But I was really thankful for all of you who made comments on my blog or on Facebook, Twitter, all of that social media stuff, and I really do appreciate it. And let's put this behind us, move on to some other things, and forget about crashing and thinking about keeping the rubber side down.